What's up, y'all? Peace and power. Shout out to all you guys who clicked on tonight's video. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a semen retention video that I'm going to go into detail with you guys about, just so you get the gist of what I mean by recalibration. All right. So tonight's title, the recalibration process that takes place during semen retention, right? And why that's so important. Why it keeps getting overlooked, and why a lot of people just aren't grasping the simple concept that, look, man, there's a way that you can differentiate retention from no-fap and from being on monk mode and just really just being on the journey just because you want to improve yourself, right? It has everything to do with energy. All right, man, that's one of the benefits. The attention, yes, one of the many benefits. The random things that what you appear to think are random just happening for you, right? The most randomest things, man, happening for you, right? You start to get blessed out of nowhere, right? You start to get all this attention from all these people all of a sudden. But from before, when you were relapsing a lot, you were, throwing away your seed, you were just wasting time, wasting energy, and wasting your life, right? It wasn't like that. You weren't respected. You didn't love yourself. No one else really showed that they loved you, that they respected you, because it's a certain weakness, man, that we emit, a certain vibe, a certain stench, right? And not just in the literal sense that we smell with our, with our noses, one of our senses, smelling, but just a real stank vibe, right? And I know that may sound a little goofy, but the more you think about it, guys, it's gonna be a process, okay? Semen retention, for as goofy as it may sound, just the fact that we say semen retention, right? I get it, man. It can sound goofy, it can sound corny to some guys. It sounds like a joke and make it seem like we're retarded. We don't know what we're talking about. This stuff ain't real. It's placebo. Look, like I've heard one of my wise teachers say, right? And that is, don't knock it until you try it. So at least try it one time, man. At least give yourself the opportunity, right? Give yourself a chance to say, you know what? I'm not going to just go with everything he says. I ain't going to just believe everything about retention. I'm going to try it first, right? And then you actually, pre-plan everything that you want to happen for you on retention, and not in terms of gaining something, but in terms of improvement in a certain area in your life, right? Whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, whatever. And I say it like that because that decision falls on you, man, right? It fell right in your lap. Can't anyone make your choices for you unless you let them, unless you do things that allow others to say, you know what, this dude don't got no control over his own mind, so I'm gonna control it for you. I'm gonna control it for him, right? I'm gonna get you to do what I want. I'm gonna get you to keep relapsing and keep thinking sexual thoughts, and then I'm gonna keep, right? All these things, man, that take place, all these things that occur when we, do nothing but complain about ourselves, man, about life. Right? About why we can't pass a certain amount of days, man. No one would be concerned about how many days you're trying to go for. Right? Take this journey seriously, man, and actually incorporate the uses and the advantages that you can take from it, man. And be better than you were yesterday. Be the best version of you. Be the best you that you can be. Right? Stop falling victim, man, to the urges. Stop falling victim to people telling you that you got to do this, or this is going to happen to you, that you better do that, or this ain't going to work out for you. Right? Keep doing what you got to do, and don't let anything distract you. Because there's going to be things like that distract you in life. Not necessarily noises, but other people. Certain things. Right? There's going to be all kinds of, not just people, but things in life, man, that are going to try to exploit you guys, right? It's happened to me. It's happened to people I know. It happens to everybody. right? But then that's where discipline comes in, which is the foundation that I built my channel off of, and the reason why I started my semen retention journey, because I wanted control over myself, control over my mind. I wanted to explore, seriously, man, like the deeper depths of my inner being, so I can actually gain enlightenment to, you know, how life works, why life works the way it does, what my body's capable of, what I'm capable of putting my body through and still making it out on the other side. First, not just because, you know, I had a lesson that I had to learn, but because it was what's best for me. It was the thing that was going to help me get to the next level. So it had to be uncomfortable. It had to be unbearable, from what it appeared like to you in that moment, to me, to whoever. You know, it had to have all those ups and downs. You had to have these moments where you argue with this person. You had to have times where you failed the test, man, because maybe whatever it is that you were trying to do, that you were trying to get, that you were trying to compete with, whatever the case may be, man, it probably was not meant for you, because something greater is around the corner for you, right? I tell myself almost every other day, in case I tend to forget to do it every day, which I do, and I can admit humbly, but I will tell you guys that I tell myself all the time, even when it doesn't seem like it, even when it doesn't appear like it, I will not give up on myself. I will not give up on this journey of semen retention. I will not give up embarking on the path of righteousness, to making better decisions, to making better connections with people, to assisting others, man, to the best of my ability, to actually giving up and giving it a shot anyways, even if the smell of defeat is in the air, even if the smell of fear is in the air. You get up and you get it done. You get up and you do it anyways. It's like David Goggins said, man, you got to stay hard, right? And that doesn't mean, guys, and let me clear this up right now, to harden your heart, right? Your heart is supposed to be as light as a feather, not as hard as a rock. So yes, be tough, be strong. Keep up with your retention thing, man. Keep working out, keep improving, keep getting better, right? Keep developing yourself as a spiritual being, man, so you can get the heck up out this mug, right? Because Earth really ain't all that, man, apparently. You guys see what's going on. We see what's happening, right? We see all this madness taking place, man, yet, you know, it's the few, the proud, right, who are going to get up and they're going to say something about it, who are going to help spread the message, man. And I'm one of them people, right? I'm one of those beings, man, who came here with a divine purpose, a divine mission, just like you guys, just like anybody else who may come across this. You know, I know things ain't all flashy and super popular and lights everywhere and, you know, skincare routine going on. But hey, look, man, I didn't come here to look pretty, right? And I'm far from that anyways. I'm more on the rougher neck side. Shout out to all y'all elders out there, man, who know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm just more of them rougher looking dudes, right? But I didn't come here to look pretty. We didn't come here to entertain and make people giggle, laugh, do all this and that. Not to say you should take life seriously, man, but it's just the fact that we came here to learn. We came here to adapt, to evolve, and not like how, you know, they teach us about evolution and all that. But that's another story, so I ain't gonna get deep into it. But the point is that we came here to fulfill our purpose. We came here to discover things like brahmacharya, aka semen retention. All right, we came here to dive into the deeper parts of our being, man, and work on our shadow self, right? Balance out the two opposing forces of nature within us, man, right? To establish a connection between the angel on the right shoulder and the devil on the left, meaning you have control of your life. You're not letting just one side tug more at you, man. And not to get too far off topic, but that's the reason why semen retention is such a powerful practice to some people, but more of a lifestyle and a way of being, a way of existing and living a life to the righteous, man, who really take it seriously and know that it does have value. It provides, you know, from what it seems like magic to take place in your life, man. That's why you can't give up on it, man. So when everything still seems impossible, it's still up to you, man. What you gonna do? Are you still gonna keep going? Are you still gonna say what, man? Oh, I can't, because this happens, that happens. This event changed my life forever. You know what, guys? Look, things like that are gonna happen. It took me over about 5 to 6 years later, maybe about 7 years later, somewhere around that time frame. I don't remember exactly, to actually say, you know what, man, I got to discipline myself. I got to stop making myself look like just a complete clown. Watching videos of people doing their business, right? Of watching myself just slowly fade away into oblivion because I lack self-control. I lack discipline. I lack self-awareness of myself, my surroundings. I lack the awareness of understanding that there are certain energies and forces, man, that will try to make me do things I don't want to do, that will try to influence me, man. But I know that I can't allow it. I have to allow myself to be in a state of just simply flowing, simply still doing what I can with my life and putting the pieces to the puzzle together, right? And it's going to take time, man. It's going to take time for you to really be able to go for so long on the journey of retention, man, because mistakes are going to happen, right? Relapses are going to happen, right? There's going to be times to where you're getting all this attention. You're going to feel like, urges are coming up. You're starting to get them flare-ups, right? Which means all that energy is just boiling to the surface. But what are you going to do? The choice is yours, man. You can do whatever you want. Can't nobody tell you what you can do and what you can't do. Like I said earlier, unless you allow them to, because you have no control over yourself, over your own decisions. So, yeah, guys, I don't want this one to be too long, man, because I know some of y'all got short attention spans, but I hope you guys resonated with this, man. Seriously. I hope you took something from this, right? Because, don't get it twisted, right? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it wrong. However you want to say it. It is a journey worth, more than anything you could possibly, replace it with, man. Honestly, because it's something that has been brought to the surface in more recent years, man, but it's something that's existed for forever, right? You might as well say, right? The Taoists talk about this. In Buddhism, they talk about brahmacharya, holding on to your life essence, aka our seed, and actually using it as a force of energy that is within us that we can use to establish a better connection with the world around us and create a more healthy environment, not just for ourselves, but for others, which also means not to, like I say, man, literally go out of your way to physically build things, all this and that, but to inform people of the truth, right? To share the knowledge that you've gained over all your relapses, over all your mistakes, over all your decisions, whether they were based in the moment or leading up to, right? And just informing humanity as a whole, the best that you can, of the practices of semen retention, no fap, things like that. But like I said, for the ones who take it legitimately, for the ones who actually understand, the core meaning of what it means to retain, hold on to your essence, not to say you got to do it forever, because there are some guys, man, they haven't released in 2, 3, 4 years, right? They can get women, they can establish connections, they can manifest whatever they want, man. They got 2, 3 years worth of energy. I can't even imagine, man, where they'd be at in life right now, just because they don't have the time nor the energy to want to waste their seed, to throw away something that they can use to benefit themselves, to get themselves to where they want to be. Right? But see, you have to really want that for yourself, man, because if not, hey, what'll happen will happen. But it doesn't have to happen in a bad way so long as you take control over your life, my friends. And with that being said, you guys, that is the end of tonight's video, because this thing's about to go on to 15 minutes, so I ain't gonna hold y'all up no more. If you enjoyed tonight's video, if you resonated, take what does, leave behind what doesn't. You guys drop them likes, help your boy out, help me get my videos out into the algorithm. We're very, very close to 500 subscribers. So shout out to you guys, man. Much love to everybody. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys never miss out on when I upload my next video. All right. Peace, y'all. Enjoy. See y'all tomorrow.